Good Monday morning and welcome back to Off the Desk. I'm Kaylee Collins.
And I'm Julia O'Keefe. Yes, happy Monday. And this week we are starting off the week with a very special guest.
Another drum roll.
Another drum roll. Please welcome Judy Matt from the Spirit of Springfield. Judy, how are you this Monday morning?
I'm so glad to be here.
Yay.
We're happy to have you here.
I'm so happy to have you. Yes, very exciting stuff. So we're here to talk about a whole lot of things today. Obviously, Spirit of Springfield, Bright Night season, lots of things going on. But we're also going to talk about the new We Love Springfield campaign, which is something really exciting this holiday season to kind of show everybody what we love about Springfield. So we're excited.
Yeah, we're going to dive into it, Judy. But when I first heard about this, I was actually surprised because, especially like you said, it's Bright Night season. There's so much going on with Spirit of Springfield. I was like, wow, another thing that Judy Matt is tackling. So why don't you tell us a little bit about this campaign and kind of what triggered the start of it?
Well, I had to travel out to the West Coast and I came back and I was at Bradley and waiting for my luggage. And we had such a poor representation. This is what really started it. And I subsequently saw something on the Today Show saying the first thing you remember is when you come into the airport. And it's the last thing you remember. And I'm there and there's like nothing about Springfield. And then I leave and you just don't see Springfield anywhere. Never mind Springfield, you don't see Massachusetts anywhere. So I called one of my colleagues and told her how I felt. And, you know, we've just got to do something. We got to do more. We can't let other people do it for us. We have to do it for ourselves. So I called MGM. I called the Basketball Hall of Fame. I called Springfield Symphony Orchestra. I called the BID, called the Mass Mutual Center, and I called the Thunderbirds. And I'm thinking it's going to be 9-10 people. 21 people showed up at the meeting.
Wow.
That was the first of 9 meetings.
Wow.
And everybody threw everything into the mix. Everyone said, this is what we can do. And they all shared stories that they thought were unique to them, but they weren't. And then someone says something, boy, it's difficult to get past Worcester. Do you find that? And they giggled because they know how difficult it is to get our message past it. So it was just a wonderful thing. And it was very honest. And everyone really felt a part of something good. So then they said, when can we do it next? So we did it 2 weeks later. So we did 9 in a row. And so we said, well, we've got to come up with a name for ourselves. Try to get 21 people to come up with a name. We finally did.
We've done that with the show. It was a couple handful of people.
Yeah.
And people that are, are marketing people that all have something to say. And
a lot of good ideas.
They all know so much more than I know because most of them are into social media and do an awful lot with that. And look at the success of the Thunderbirds and their people and the Hall of Fame. So anyway, everybody tossed everything in to say, what they had available. Amongst us, we have just under 900,000 social media followers.
Wow.
Amongst us, we have 300,000 newsletters that go out a month. So the more that we had, the more we realized what we could do if we did it together. Yeah. So we kept having all these meetings. We came up with a title. Then we came up with the name of it. We Love Springfield. And then we had to come up with a logo. And it was just as bad as worse than coming up with the name. So that we came up with the logo, which is We Love Springfield, very simple. And then we had a group get together and they came up with all of the mission statement and the purpose and the vision. And it was just amazing to me that they came up with this because you would see this and you say, Judy probably did that, because of the way I feel about the community.
Yeah,
but they didn't. It was all these people and many of them born and bred in the area and just wanted to give back.
Yeah.
And there's some superstars out there, I've got to tell you. So we did that. And what we found is that within a 2-week period, we had 34 events going on.
Wow.
34 events in 2 weeks. So we said, we have to put together a website. We've got to put together a brochure and we put together postcards and we've done 10,000 postcards have been out there now. And they go into the back of the postcard. It has the QR code. And you go right to our website and you can find out everything going on.
Here, I do have a picture of that too, of the logo here. And where you can go for more information. There's the website there.
Yep.
We Love Springfield.com.
That's awesome.
This was some of the information. The mission statement you said is there as well.
Yep.
That's
So
awesome.
it's so cool to hear how this all came together and that there were so many people that right from the jump wanted to be on board and
Right.
wanted to
Yeah.
join you in
Right.
this initiative. It's
And, you
really
know, as
cool.
you said, it's a busy time for us.
Yeah.
We have the ball coming up and the Bright Nights, of course. And
Yeah.
we have, there's 4 of us. You know,
Mhm.
people think we have this entourage, but we don't. So we're very, very gratified. So we had a meeting to kick this off. And when we did, I was expecting 30, 40 people, 90 people showed up
Wow.
at the Armory at MGM, and everyone was so enthusiastic. We developed a PSA, 30-second PSA.
Which we have too if you want to show that as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, I think it's great.
We do too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
we
like
love it.
Let's
Should
take
we
a look.
watch it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This holiday season, we love Springfield. Visit the Grinch's Grotto and the lighting of the quadrangle at the Springfield Museums. Experience the magic of bright nights at Forest Park. Celebrate with the Springfield Symphony Orchestra and holiday shows at Symphony Hall. Marvel at the Festival of Trees. Cheer on the Thunderbirds or your favorite team at the Basketball Hall of Fame Classic. And enjoy unforgettable entertainment at MGM Springfield. We love Springfield for the holidays. For details, visit welovespringfield.com.
And they asked everybody
That's
for
great.
B-roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
They asked everybody for B-roll. And just with the B-roll, he put that together.
That's awesome.
That's great.
That's really cool. And I'm already looking at, seeing like the Festival of Trees and the ice skating rink and things that are
Yeah.
so excited. What I really like too is that, you're getting all of these staple organizations and people that have their own events throughout the year, but you're putting them all together to not only come together, but all in one place. So it's so easy to see the
Yes.
layout of everything that's happening because there's so many good things and you don't want anything to go missed, right?
Yep.
This is everything that Springfield has to offer, and especially at a time of year where people are looking for it, people
Yep.
need it, and it's all right there, which is really helpful and really awesome.
Yeah, and it seems like there really is something for everyone when it comes to the events that are included in this campaign too. Children, families,
Yep.
young adults. So is there something particularly special about this year that maybe draws generations of folks in? Just event-wise? Like,
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, in one night, we have the Thunderbird Teddy Bear Toss. We have
oh,
Trisha Yearwood.
love that.
We have a comedian over at MGM.
Mm.
Forget about that. We have the new ice skating rink. We have all these gorgeous trees recently lit. And to pat ourselves on the back a little, we have a beautiful court square, beautifully lit. And we have all the lights going up and down Main Street. So it really is very, very, very lovely. What I think, as a matter of fact, when the mayor did make a funny comment. He said, "Move over, Salem." And that was really cute for him to say. We could really, with the size, we could really be the best place in the state for these kind of activities. So much is going on, and it all comes together. They're
Mhm.
intersecting,
Yeah.
and so we're going to be having signage. You'll see lots more. And by the way, it was Amy that in one week got our ex. She got all the social media components. I mean,
Wow.
we did this so quickly to get it done so we could release it, and
Yeah.
I'm sure hoping people will take advantage of it.
Us
Yeah,
too. We are
for
excited to
sure.
see it all.
We are.
We are going to take a quick break here. I know we have a lot more to talk about with this campaign. So stay with us and we'll be right back with Judy Matt this morning. All right, we are back here on this Monday morning, just a couple of days away from Thanksgiving. So that's kind of
Yes.
crazy to think
Yeah.
about. And we are here with a very special guest this morning, Judy Matt. Hey, Judy.
Thanks for being with us, Judy.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, it's been
Great.
great to hear all about the We Love Springfield campaign. And you've given us a lot of the details on this campaign, kind of the reasoning behind it, what motivated you and others who quickly got involved to have this campaign. Is this something that you think, since you've seen so many people get on board so quickly, that you plan to undertake year after year and keep this kind of momentum going?
Well, last week the mayor announced that the SRA gave us 125,000 startup, and they've committed to 2 more years of the same funding.
Wow.
And what we will do is we'll revisit this at the end of the season and do another another piece for spring.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
and we'll see what everybody has and then put that together. And I know that the Mass Mutual Center, they said they had over 200 events booked.
Wow.
And another group that came into the fold was the Springfield, uh, symphony building, Springfield Symphony Hall.
Mhm.
We had Springfield Symphony, but when Amanda heard about this, she said, "Could I be part of it?" And we said, "Sure," because they have so many events going on there,
Yeah.
I bet,
and
yeah.
people would just take it for granted. And so she came on board. She actually did a press conference and had all of the colleagues come in to support her to say, "This is what we're doing. It's not just the symphony; it's all these other events."
So much going
Awesome.
on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. And like I said, it's great, to consolidate all of these in one place because it's accessible information and, it's putting everything out there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Exciting.
people in the Springfield area and even beyond the Springfield area to get excited about
Right.
all that Springfield has to offer. In our discussion this morning and just like even before we started recording, just hearing Judy, you talk a little bit about other stuff you got going on and Christmas decorating, and it's just like a busy time of year. To
yeah.
hear that you're undertaking a campaign like this too, it's obviously keeping you even busier. So how do you, and you mentioned with Spirit of Springfield, there's only a couple of you, it's 4 of you that are
Yeah.
running these types of events. How do you manage to do all of this at the same time and do it all really well?
Well, thank you for saying that. Well, it's like a passion with our office.
Mhm.
Between Amy and I have been together over 30 years,
Wow.
and she does her piece and I do my piece. You would never see her behind a microphone. If you brought her to her, she'd go the other direction. But she does all the technical stuff, and she's just great. And no, we all believe in what we're doing.
Yeah.
And when we see the results, we do these little books every year, little characters
Showing.
for Bright Nights. And the fact that I can get to work on a little stuffed character and you have a book made, these are really fun things. So it all comes together, and we just really love what we're doing. And if we didn't, we couldn't do it. But this was a tremendous amount of work. I must say that.
I bet.
It was a tremendous amount of work, especially since it was side by side with the ball. We
Yeah.
announced this on the 6th. The ball was on the 8th.
Right.
And
Wow.
it's just a lot of
Yeah.
work, the details to make it, because we're representing these people. It's got to be better than good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could totally tell that there's so much passion behind it and all the hard work that goes into it. Even Julia and I getting to attend the Bright Nights Ball this year.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
had an amazing time. It was
It
so
was
fun.
great. Yeah.
So well
Beautifully
done.
decorated.
Beautifully decorated.
Stunning.
Yeah. We enjoyed the food.
Yeah.
There was, the music, the silent auction, even watching the video production of, the Spirit of Springfield and the salute to that.
Halassi
Marine.
Kuhn.
Yes, that was amazing too, to see his kind of reaction to that
It was
too.
great.
So it was a great event. And
Yeah.
we know an event like that takes a lot of hard work and a lot of planning. So hats off to you for all the
Thank
work
you.
that
Absolutely.
you do, Judy. So,
And I can tell you it sticks because growing up in the area,
Yes.
Bright Nights was our family tradition. We would go with my grandparents every single year. And every year you go back, and even as an adult, it brings back the nostalgic and everything and seeing the new things and things that have changed over the years. And then you have the things that have stayed exactly the same. And it takes you back to when I was 8 years old in the back seat.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
so
just,
cute.
it's so great. So it's full circle, even now, to be able to attend the ball and see another facet of the amazing work that you're doing.
Yeah.
But really, it sticks, and I can tell you it will stick for this next generation as well. So it is amazing.
Every year I would go to Radio City and see the Christmas spectacular, and you didn't want to change it. You were waiting for the next thing because you remembered it. You don't want it to change. And that's
Yeah.
why people will say, "Why don't you change out something at Bright Nights?" And see, some of the things belong there. You
Mhm.
wouldn't take the carriage, the mansion out. Where would you put it?
It's beautiful.
You don't want to. I kind of like am resistant to that. Trying to make people happy, but you got to leave Seuss where it is.
Yeah.
Seuss
You
World.
gotta
is-
leave
yeah.
me.
I love the frog that jumps in the puddles.
That's
We would do
cute,
that.
yeah.
And then we would always have a contest to see who can spy Rudolph jumping over the arches. And there's the penguin, the Monopoly man. It's great. It's great.
It's just the
I
kind of
love it.
stuff that, and even over the past couple of years, getting to interview families for Bright Nights, and you hear stories like that of people who come back through generations. Someone who went going to Bright Nights as a kid, and then they're going to bring their kids there and build up those family traditions. Everybody has a story connected to that.
Yeah.
And then it's not just Bright Nights, it's other events that
Oh,
even
yeah.
like, the 4th of July fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to talk about the holiday lights down in Main Street. People just remember this type of stuff and they look forward to it in these seasons. So it's things that stick with people and makes a difference, especially, I don't know, if you're going through a rough time, it's like, it brings you a little bit of joy and peace.
Yeah, for
joy
sure.
and peace. That's
Yeah.
it.
Absolutely. So we're talking about, Bright Nights being the Spirit of Springfield's event and things like that. And obviously we have this new campaign that has a whole bunch of organizations coming together. So where does the Spirit of Springfield exactly fit in? Is it, more adding the events into a calendar with everything else and kind of representing a whole community effort?
Well, things like me coming here to talk about it with you.
Yeah.
And we have several other things booked with your station, and they're letting me bring some of the partners in, also be interviewed that don't normally do that. And I'm going to be coming in with Amanda and focusing Amanda's with Symphony Hall. Amanda she's a smart woman, but she's not used to going out and do the marketing, So to have her come and share in it, because it's pretty easy for us because we're so accustomed to it, but I think that they would probably like to meet in the next couple of weeks. We don't have 2 minutes to wait in the next couple of weeks, but we do have to keep it going because I think they're relying on us. They're all doing their own thing and they're all doing a great job, but I want people to keep going to that website and go on that QR code so they can see what's going on. Right
there.
Yeah, again,
awesome.
That website is just welovespringfield.com. That's right. And it has all the information of the different events coming up. Yep. And now, we didn't mention this yet, but I am sporting the I Love Springfield pin, too. We love these.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is there a way that people can get their hands on one of these? If
you go to the Business Improvement District, the Visitor Center on Main Street, right in the corner next to the Mass Mutual Center, they have these. They have the postcards. We just delivered all of them. All of the restaurants downtown were delivered buttons and the postcards. So make it easy for people.
Right.
Yeah. Great.
So, and we are also making a Christmas ornament that's going to look just like that.
Oh, very
We should
cute.
have it in the next couple of days.
Cool.
And that's going to be for sale. It's minimal, I think. I can't tell you now, but I think it's going to be $3 or $4 over at the Visitor Center. And we're going to have them at Bright Nights as well.
Great.
That's so great.
Awesome. I'm looking ahead at some of the list of events coming up.
Too.
This weekend already kicks off, Bright Nights, obviously, the opening of Bright Nights. Then the Festival of Trees kicks off this weekend as well. So that's fun. That's at the Mass Mutual Center. That's where organizations decorate and donate these beautiful trees. And there's a tree for everything. I remember going as a kid and it's like, there's like the Hasbro tree has all the games and different, the Yankee Candle tree has all things from, candles. And there's something from everywhere and for everything. Yeah. So fun. You can maybe
the Basketball Hall of Fame was in the office. They had just finished their tree.
Yeah.
And they were going back to get more things to put under the tree, like sweatshirts and all that.
Cool.
So it's really
right.
It's a great thing.
Way more than just the tree. And then
way more than
a great
just a
thing.
tree.
Right. Yeah. That's
much
awesome. The road race is coming up, right?
Oh, that's on
all
Monday.
sold out.
Yeah, that's
sold out.
Oh, please don't tell me it's Monday. A week from today.
That sold out really fast, didn't it?
It always does, within about 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, so it's good. And we like to do that so we can get the shirts and everything. So you sign up, you get your shirt, and it's and we have Supper with Santa. And Supper with Santa is almost, at Bright Nights, is almost totally sold out.
Wow.
This is the soonest, the earliest it's ever been.
Really?
And we have wagon rides and carriage rides, and we're not going to have very many of those. It's so nice. You'll hear from someone, a military person for the most part, coming home and wanting to get engaged on the carriage or something. You get a lot of beautiful stories, or someone not well or something. There's so many beautiful stories. And just one more thing on that is I was in the cemetery and the man sees this license plate and he said, "Is that Bright Nights?" And I said, "Oh, yeah." And he comes over to tell me, I've done every year since it started. I have every program book. And then I got married and my wife and I went. And then I have my kids and we went. He's gone every year and he has all of the program books.
That's awesome.
That's the kind of stories we were talking about earlier. It's it's got to be cool for you to see, hear stories like that and see the impact that you really have a part in people's lives like that.
Oh, that's
traditions.
a good thing.
It sticks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we still have way more to talk about. We still have a couple of minutes left of this episode. So we're going to take a quick break and regroup, and then we'll be back with more about why we love Springfield.
Stay tuned.
All right. Welcome back to this very special edition of Off the Desk on this Monday morning. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
And I'm Kaylee Collins, and joining us here today is Judy Matt with the Spirit of Springfield. And we've been talking to Judy this morning about the new We Love Springfield campaign, all that goes into that or has gone into it thus far, and all the things that we're looking forward to as well. So, Judy, what are some of the upcoming events that you're most excited about, things that you want people to know about so they can go and attend?
For the Spirit of Springfield, we open Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, and then next Monday we have our Bright Nights Road Race, but that's sold out.
Okay.
And then Wednesday is an important day because it's Public Safety Night. So any military or any firefighter or anyone in public safety gets in free.
Yeah,
We
great.
have the adjutant general coming down, the base commander of Barnes, Westover. They all come and greet people. AMR will be there, our police
great.
commissioner, fire commissioner.
Awesome.
So it's really nice. And then the following Sunday is the 215th Army Band concert. And you folks
That's right.
have been a sponsor of it for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
And a really sweet thing. A man came from a call from a car club in Rhode Island, and he's coming with 12 enthusiasts from all over New England. They're going to go to lunch at the fort, and then they're going to go to the concert.
Awesome.
veterans.
Awesome.
That is nice.
And then we do these, you can send us a self-addressed stamped envelope, and a woman just ordered 8 from New Jersey.
Wow.
It's just interesting. They come from distances. Now, in the case of that woman, she probably has a son or daughter in the band
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
wants to see them. Because
Yeah.
last year when we had Colorado there, a woman came and her son was in the band, and she brought all food for him, and they had like
Oh,
a
that's
little
sweet.
lunch
That's awesome.
because they go from place to place.
Right.
But
Right.
the Colorado one is far; it's a long way away. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
this one is Massachusetts, and
It is.
they will do a great. And by the way, we're going to show the We Love Springfield video on the screen
Oh,
there
great.
because part of their program has a screen. So we're going to do that first. We're going to do the first video that you saw, and then we're going to show the video of the soldier too, the
Awesome.
Halasi
great.
Kun.
Awesome. That's awesome. Oh, I went to that concert last year.
Oh, you
It
did?
was so great.
It's nice. I know you. Opened
Yeah.
it.
I loved it. I love it. I love music anyway, but the holiday music, and last year that singer in the December concert was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. And then of course the one in April, amazing as well. And yeah, it's really great just to get everyone in the spirit with music, which we
What
could all
better
use a
way?
little more
Yeah.
music in our lives, right? And especially holiday music. It adds so much cheer and joy, and it's really great. So I definitely recommend going to
And
attend.
people really, it's no charge.
Yeah.
You have to go to Pride gas stations, and Pride is where we have all the tickets. Every Pride store in Massachusetts and Connecticut,
Wow.
all the tickets are there.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
they
They're
are.
a very good partner with us. But if you don't drive, you can send in a self-addressed stamped envelope.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, good to know. Awesome.
Exciting.
Yes, definitely countdown to that begins. Yeah, and then as far as Bright Nights, anything else to look out for this holiday season? Or there's
Bright
so
Nights-
much, obviously.
Well, Bright Nights, we have a great new attraction, and it is a 50-foot tree. And
Yes.
it doesn't seem tall until you get near it, and then you realize how big it is. And it's during the day, it has nearly 1,800 ornaments on it.
Wow.
But at night, it's all animated to music.
Cool.
Okay.
That's
and it is
awesome.
spectacular. It's going to be in the
Awesome.
gift shop area, Santa's workshop area, and it is a stunner. It is
Cool.
a stunner, 50 feet tall.
Wow.
That's tall.
That is tall.
Yeah.
You showed the picture of like you in comparison
Yeah,
to it. I'm like,
yeah.
that puts it into perspective. It's a big
Yeah.
tree.
So that'll be exciting to see for
But-
sure.
The best thing is, though, the people that put it together, the crew from the Springfield Park Department, a crew from the jail came. All different departments come to help us make this happen. Because
Awesome.
it is, people say, oh, they're setting it up already. And I'm trying to say, do you know what it takes to set up 3 miles of lights and
Yeah,
then just
that's
put the rebar in for the roadway lighting. These people work so hard to make it happen so that everybody can enjoy it. So we hope everybody comes.
Yay.
we do. I mean, we
Amazing.
appreciate all the hard work that you all do to put on these events because year after year, I mean, us being, media in the media and getting to cover these types of events and see it go off without a hitch is just really impressive and it makes a difference in people's lives. So
100%.
it's definitely cool to see and we appreciate all the hard work that goes into
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah. Yes.
Enjoy doing it.
It definitely leaves
We
an
could tell.
impression. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Judy, we're almost out of time here this morning, but we do want to thank you for coming by and telling us all about the We Love Springfield campaign. I think it's really important to kind of highlight everything that Springfield has to offer. So we're both looking forward to seeing how this will all shape out with all the upcoming events. And of course, excited for Bright Nights too.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we have those links, I believe, on our website.
Yeah.
So in that QR code as well. So you can see the whole list of events that's really the all you need calendar right there with everything going on in the area this holiday season. So you can enjoy all that Springfield has to offer.
Yes.
All right. All right, Judy, thank you so much for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great week.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Yes.
Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Thank